Forgiveness is for you. It's for your benefit, not so much the other person. And it's a pretty big deal if you ask me. My name is Jim. If you haven't seen my videos before, I talk about chronic pain a lot. I've had thoracic outlet syndrome for about 45 years now. I've had 3 lower back surgeries. I've had open heart surgery. So I've dealt with a lot of physical pain and a lot of emotional pain as well. I've been divorced twice. My last wife died 6 years ago, so been through quite a bit. Now the forgiveness thing, I learned that from listening to a Dolores Cannon video. Dolores Cannon's like a hypnotherapist, and she would hypnotize people, and they would, like, people would talk about their past lives. It would come up and they would talk about all these different things. I don't know if people believe in that or not, but anyway, getting back to the forgiveness thing, what she was talking about was how it's more important for you to forgive other people than, it's more for you than for the other person, she said. It's because if you hold on to that anger, that it eats you up. And I know that firsthand. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me, you know, over my life, you know, with all the physical pain, the emotional pain. I've been screwed over by people. And I used to be like, I used to hold on to that stuff. The middle part of my life, I would, you know, I'd wake up at night and I'd be like angry about this or that, like, you know, this person did this, that person did that, why does all this happen? How can I get back at this person? You know, how can I get payback? And, you know, looking back now, like, that's just all wasted energy. That's all counterproductive. So after my wife died, I've been, you know, living alone. I've been by myself for the last 6 years. And after I watched this Dolores Cannon video one night, she was saying, you know, you don't even have to, like, you know, be face to face with the person to apologize and forgive them for you know, whatever the conflict was. You could just do it, you know, and just put it out there. So I kind of did that one night. I just, like, I forgive everybody. You know, that was weird. My TV was muted and all of a sudden it started, you could hear the sound, so I had to shut this off and go mute it once again. But what I was saying is, so one night, basically I put that out there. I'm like, I forgive everyone who's wronged me, and I also apologize to everyone that I've wronged or done things against. And I just put that out there, and it kind of made me really emotional. It's kind of made me start crying for a little bit, and I felt like I just sort of let all that go, and I feel like I've been a lot more peaceful since then. I don't feel like that there's anybody in my life that I'm like have resentment towards anymore, because I feel like I have a totally different perspective. I'm like, each of those people taught me something. They were my teachers. So I look at that in a totally different perspective, because, like, all the bad things that have happened to me, I can look back on now and say, instead of why did this bad thing happen to me, I can look back and say, I understand why this happened to me because it taught me this or this. And so it's really made me a lot wiser. It's kind of strange. It's like my whole perspective has changed, and I look at everything as not necessarily good or bad anymore, but what is this teaching me? So if it's something I can kind of consider bad, I'm like, all right, what is this going to teach me? And if it's something good, well, you just enjoy that. But, you know, you try to focus on the good things, but the bad things are going to come along. So it's kind of how you handle them. I used to, like, if something bad would happen to me, I would, like, harp on it for a long time, and I'd, like, tell everybody, and I'd want people to feel sorry for me and stuff like that. And I've kind of totally changed that. Now if something bad happens, I may tell a couple people, but then, all right, that's enough. Get over it, because they say what you put your attention on, what do they say? energy flows where your attention goes, or something like that. So anyway, whatever you're putting your energy on, that's what's going to grow. So if you keep putting energy on the problem, you need to focus on the solution rather than the problem. So if something happens, it's like, and quit, instead of complaining about it, put your energy on how am I going to fix this or make it better. So that's what I'm learning. I'm always constantly learning new things like that. There's a song called The Heart of the Matter by Don Henley, where it's about forgiveness. I love that song. I listen to that song over and over and over all the time. And I still come across people all the time, and you know, they're still complaining about something that happened a year ago or 10 years ago, or you know, all these things. And I've learned, you know, you just let that stuff go. I think if people would learn that and practice that, it would just make life a little bit better for them. Anyway, that's my video for today. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.